Hello and welcome. I'm Adair Gregan, and I'm here for more Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 1, Episode 3. So, last time we shifted from talks about how to die to how to live. We've learned about Sukuna's 20 fingers, of which we have 6, 2 out of 6 currently. And we basically started on our hero's journey, it seems. Which seems to kind of end in our death, it seems. So, we'll see how that goes. It looks like we're setting up sort of this capture the flag type of game where we'll potentially be racing other Jujutsu sorcerers, certainly racing other curses, and we'll probably have to dig some fingers out of some corpses or however that works. So we'll have to see. It doesn't look like we'll be going back to our old school anytime soon, so I've got a feeling that my hypothesis on the dead body buried there was a little more far-fetched than it meant to be, but oh well. But we also learned a little bit about Fushiguro, who is basically our classmate, our equal. Doesn't seem to quite value the importance of being close together and of building a bond quite yet. So hopefully we'll get through to him there. And then finally, we also met the principal, of course, who you can see here. But finally, and perhaps most importantly, we left off hinting that we're finally going to meet the third member of our cast. I don't know her name, but she's going to be the third first year of Jujutsu Tech High School. This will be interesting. Before we actually get started, there is one thing I wanted to note. It's something that's kind of been itching in the back of my mind since episode 1 that I hadn't really looked at until a few days ago, or until like yesterday. Back when I was learning basic Japanese, I remember learning about Jujutsu and about Noroi, and it was after the show started airing. So I hadn't wanted to watch the show back then, so it was just kind of a passing thought. But now that we're actually getting into the story and I'm learning about curses and cursed energy, I looked it up because I realized that the kanji for curse, Noroi, is the first kanji that's in the word jujutsu, which is sorcery. So the cursed energy in jujutsu and curses are actually linked. Now, whether this is just a linguistic quirk or whether they actually have significance that they're connected together, I'm not certain, but it is interesting. This kind of explains why they use jujutsu as their word for basically sorcery, and why the things they're fighting are curses, because the sorcery is kind of built off of curses, as we've seen by them summoning these familiars and these shikigami and all these types of things. We also had a phenomenal, hilarious ED last time that I enjoyed so much. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get with this episode. As always, my full unedited reaction will be in the description. There will be a full but edited version on YouTube just to avoid copyright. So it's up to you if you want to go in the description, watch it there, or if you want to stick around here and watch here. Either way, come back to this video. After the reaction, we will have a discussion. I'll break down the episode and what I think about it. Anything I think is worth talking about. But with that out of the way, let's get started with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 3. Gojo Satoru. Security. Was that explained? Ooh, stay sharp like a samurai. Gotta love when we have the anime with the English rapping. Arigataku meiwaku. Pick up. Who doesn't seem to be a Jujutsu sorcerer, so I'm curious if she's aware that she's about to be recruited. Scouted, you could say. She's also really excited for Tokyo to live in the urban city. She's not gonna love what Jujutsu Tech has in store for her. Yeah, you actually have to go find them. Oh, interesting. They weren't tricked into this, were they? Oh, nice. That is his uniform, huh? Did he have it removed because it's too flashy? That'd be funny. Ah, he customized his, okay. Looks good on him. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh, is she looking to become a model? Uh-oh. Woo! This is nice. Okay, hopefully this will work now. Watashi wa. Not the cutest way of speaking. Definitely a little bit more masculine. Gomenasai, you just took it aside. Rook? Oh, he's got a crepe. Nice. Kugisaki no bara. Okay. Wow, okay, yeah. She's not the most feminine of girls. I wonder why she wasn't recruited for the modeling. Nobara. Okay. I can already tell I'm gonna love her. Very stoic. But we also saw on the train, she's got a bit of a cute side to her. A little bit of excitement. Can't wait to meet that guy. I don't know anything about him, but I've heard and seen some crazy things. Gojo pulling the eye thing off. I don't know what that's about. Analyzing. Girl of Steel. Potato! I believe it. Why is he so wavy? What? Okay, she's judgmental. Quite a stance, too. Wow. Look at her. Oh, really? Again? Here we go. They're both adorable. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. And then Fushiguro's just like, this is what I've got to deal with. Crazy. Oh, interesting. Who does he think is responsible for the rice he gets to eat? Gotta respect those farmers, exactly. Interesting, yeah. So it doesn't actually seem to have anything to do with like spirits, like actual living things. It's really just associations with it, which is probably why the dead body in the school attracted the curses, because of the feelings around it. Field test. He's just oozing ick. I was gonna say, just use Sukuna. Is that like a butcher's knife? Slaughter. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I said that as a joke. It's probably not a good idea. Mm-hmm. So is that like a hoodie he can put on? She just wants to get it over with. It's understandable. What are these noises he's making? Sneaking as sound effects. See what she's capable of. Oh, wow. Oh, so she's experienced doing this. Interesting. So she knows Jujutsu. She's experienced. But she really just came here just so she could get close to Tokyo and enjoy Tokyo. Huh. He's got some moves. What the fuck is that? It's like a... Oh. Oh. I love the like rough art that it's like separate from the world. Kind of reminds me of Madoka Magica. Yuji's got some moves. Okay. Let's see you, Yuji. You sure can. Mm-hmm. Got the mindset and the strength. And it's just natural, yeah. Means he could be a monster. Ooh. I like the soundtrack. Interesting. A hammer and chisels? A little hard on it. Huh. Tokyo's a perfect place. Oh. Yeah, hammer and chisel this. That's awesome. Using them as projectiles. Wow. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's a cool mid card. Splatters? Nice. That's interesting. No matter how experienced she is, she's only been places with limited amounts of people, limited negative emotions creating them. Yeah. So even a weaker one here is probably a lot stronger than even the stronger one she's fought in the countryside. But let's see how she can adapt to it. Oh. So she packs her energy into them. Wow. Nice. Stupid pun. Bad translators. Shame on you. Is that a person or is this part of it? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Oh, okay, so there's more. Is this like a hideout for them? It's like intelligent. I wonder if they're working together. It has a hostage. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Wow. Strength isn't everything. Aware of its own weakness and compensates. Mm-hmm. But if the child dies, it loses its hostage. Gotta be smarter than that. Okay, she's kind-hearted. Too kind-hearted for his own good. Okay. He's crazy. He doesn't care. That is really interesting. So we've got a main character who is willing to go past hostages, and we've got a side character who isn't. The reverse of what you'd expect. A female voice, okay. That's unusual. No way. Wow. That is powerful. I wonder what the conditions are for using that, because she didn't pierce with a nail before. A hammer and chisel. What an interesting weapon set. that nobody? Nobata? Mm-hmm. She's from the city. Different way of living. That's brutal. Oh. That's brutal. The doll. They've already got their banter down. Sounds about right. I feel like there's more to it than that. She probably hates her village a good bit too, for driving out Saudi. Is she here to find her? That is why, isn't it? She's hoping to meet her here. Tokyo's huge though, good luck with that. Able to be honest. Good. Interesting. Who doesn't? Oh, he's actually entertaining them? This kid's always on the damn phone. He was strong beforehand. He's got a point. Oh. What a nice trio. I like it already. Who's talking? Issue Juvenile Detention Center. Potential special grade. Witnessed by people who shouldn't normally be able to see it. What is that? I'm sorry, what? Don't love how that ended, but I'm finding it hard to stay stressed for some reason. So I love how Fushiguro is the only one who's not dancing. I hope we can see her with that hairstyle. Gojo. He's too much. He's too much. Lost in paradise. I want to meet that parkour panda. Juju Stroll? Is this a little... Are we going to get skits at the end of episodes? Nice. I guess that's not the best quality, yeah. On a Shinkansen? Tell me it's like a tiny little Shinkansen that just goes around. Okay, that was episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Quite a fun episode. Had mostly as I'd expected. Not a whole lot other than introducing our new character, the third member of our cast. The models. Kugisaki Nobara. There she is. Kugisaki Nobara. Quite an interesting character. She's a perfect fit, right, for all three. We've got the serious one. We've got... I mean, I don't know which came first, so I might be making the reverse comparison, but it really does give the Chainsaw Man energy, except not quite, right? Because we've got the fairly lighthearted main character. We've got the serious senpai, technically, and then we've got the wild card, I suppose. Yeah, obviously this is no power. She's much more grounded, much more normal, but she's certainly got her fair bit of antics. She's quite entertaining. Very entertaining. It's really interesting. All three of these characters, like, they're not caricatures, right? They all feel like people. They just have very strong quirks that flare up at times, especially when it's banter time and one of them's annoying the other, then they really flare up. So Gojo made him his own thing. I wonder why that is. Was it just for fun? Is it just because it's kind of flashy, which fits Yuji? I'm not sure. And the one woman in your group, be happy, rejoice. And she's very judgmental. I bet he likes setting oil-slicked goals on fire? Where do you get that from Fushiguro? Can't stand High Mighty. Okay, so he's super aloof and, like, looking down on me. He probably has some crazy hobbies or something. Yuji and Nobata both being super excited to explore Tokyo is a great dynamic. There's nothing quite like two people who really can't seem to get along no matter what, and yet are perfectly synchronized for these little things. It really is great. You two go in because we're testing you, except we're not testing our MC. We're not testing Yuji because we already know about him. Making the sneaking noises, moving around. Why do I have to deal with all these curses? Because I went to a jujutsu school. Come on. I want to explore Tokyo. Emotions all over the place. I mean, what do you expect? You need a receipt. Yeah, so they kind of like repeat things that are probably somewhat related to the negative energy around them. The endless drudgery and the unique hell that is customer service. Before there was, what time is it? Is it near midnight yet or whatever? Interesting. I'm curious if that'll be looked into more as we... I'm curious if the negative energy also plays a part in how strong they are and how intelligent they are. Like, depending on the exact energy that they're created from, does the nuance of that energy, the type of negativity that creates them, does that play a part in how... in their personality, pretty much? She finds it immediately. She's... I mean... this basically describes her character perfectly, right? It's the contrast of the hammer and chisel, which are, she uses projectiles with a nice little heart on it. I feel like that describes Nobara perfectly. Seemingly contrasting of the wannabe, the teenage girl having fun, but the absolute rough exterior. And some interior too, I suppose. I like this distinction that we make here, that we're seeing if she's ready to deal with the stronger energy that's in urban areas because there's more people and more negative energy to gather. But I was expecting this to mean like she was underestimating one of them, so she'd be weak. She wouldn't like do the finishing job, but it's actually a matter of intelligence, which is another form of strength. Yeah, the level. Because there's more to fighting these things than just being strong enough. And she's not able to do it because she's got a kind heart to her, which Yuji is not hindered by. Whether that's because he's just so confident he knew he wouldn't hit the child, or whether he just, it's that craziness in him. It's interesting having an MC that's so willing to jump right in at the potential harm of the person. Jeez. If I can create one of those dolls, and I forget what they're called. I was trying to think during the episode too. I'm completely blanking, but the dolls that like represents a person, you can affect them by affecting it. She didn't hit it at any point, did she? Oh, give me that arm. Okay, so she connected to it by, yeah, interesting. So I assume if they're in physical contact with another part of it, then she can start affecting it. That's really interesting. Doll technique. Resonance. And then she pierces it through the heart and it dies. Yeah, wow. Cues a doll, letting themselves get paranoid. We protest the highway extent. Yeah. That's rough. It's the eternal battle of like the countryside versus the industrial cities, right? It's the feeling of this sort of combative nature of both of them. When cities like first became popular and first people started really moving into cities, and at least in the United States when it was industrializing, like people flooded out of the countryside and into these cities and around these factories, building these cities really for the chance of opportunity. So in that nature, it's inherently, though they both help each other, it's also sort of a zero-sum game where only one can gain, the other loses when the other gains. As we saw with the sign there, the highway extension, right? That's something you see no shortage of in the modern world. Oh, it's a little town. It's not significant. We can, if to further connect the country, we'll just build a highway and build it straight through this town, regardless of what the people think. Buy them off if we need to. But that's their home, so it's hard to blame them for looking down on a city girl who moves in. You start to project your vision of the city and how they look down at you, and they project that image onto the people who come out of the city, even if they're not related at all. I mean, she thinks country folk are dumb. Saori-chan is probably a teenager, right? Like, what, she's 15, she looks? 14? She's a kid. She's not building the highway. She's not... I mean, she might be looking down at them saying they're dumb, but I somehow doubt it. She looks too kind, too welcoming. It's really just projecting your own insecurities. Oh, the cute little dog she's petting. Oh. Ones in the bakery are better. Bridge is dangerous. So she left. We assume she went back to Tokyo, and that's probably the big reason she wants to come. It's nice to see the city and like leave the rural, but it's really about Saudi, right? Whether she's there specifically to find her herself, or if she wants to go there just to feel closer to her, or if she's going to the city to kind of be with Saudi in a way that she's not with her, like experience the life that Saudi led, feel closer to her in a sense like that. All these different ideas, right? That could be real motivations for why she wants to come here. It's interesting that Jujutsu Tech and dealing with these curses are just a side job, just a way to get there, just a way to live here for free. I'm grateful to you two. It wouldn't have been a bright future if I had died or if I'd been the only one. Yeah, if I'd had to make that choice, make that sacrifice. So thank you for helping me not have to make that, for coming to save me. Having more serious reason. There it is again. Conviction, reasoning. Reasoning for his gramps, doing it because it's duty. Is this him trying to connect with her? Because she doesn't have a big reason for fighting curses. She just wants to live in Tokyo. So her reason is arguably even lighter than his. At least as we know it now. I wonder if he's trying to console her, saying, like, it's okay, you don't really need that crazy reason to do this thing. It doesn't make you better. I mean, I don't have a big reason either. And she's just like, no, we're done. We had our fun moment. The moment's over. She's got this, like, devilish look. What is she thinking? I don't know. But again, there's that reason coming in. I'm curious if we'll learn Fushiguro's reasoning soon. Antics. And then this, July 2018. I'm not super familiar with the timeline, so I don't know. I assume this is coming up. This is a report. Unarmed apparition of potential special grade. Observed by those that shouldn't normally see it. 3 Jujutsu Tech first years were dispatched. 1 died. Obviously, the 3 Jujutsu sounds like our guys. Press X to doubt on the 1 died, but I guess we'll see. And then more antics. Fun stuff. Chris Woom must die. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think that'll do it for this episode. A little bit shorter than next. A little shorter than the other ones. It's good introducing our real main cast here. We'll probably start expanding the cast slowly but surely here. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't really meet anyone new next episode, or maybe just in passing, because next episode feels like a good time to really build these bonds that we've already established and slowly start to build out the journey that we have in order to really start hitting the ground running in probably like 2 episodes from now or so, maybe 4 episodes from now. And then we can really start hitting the ground and proceeding on with the story of ours. Really good, though. I love the pacing. I love the animation, the expressions, the way that everything is really just organized. It's great. The music. They had male and female singers rapping throughout the episode. Obviously, always in English, always, because it's anime. But good stuff. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you're looking forward to my reaction to episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. Probably coming out tomorrow. But until then, thank you for watching, and have a lovely rest of your day.